Hi everyone, and welcome back to Just Like Grandma's and Then Some with me, Helen Ann. Hey everybody. I know it's been a while since I've posted anything. I'm going to hopefully post something in the next couple of weeks. There's reasons why I haven't posted anything. And the recipes that I will be working with these days is actually gluten-free, dairy-free, and a whole bunch of other stuff free, because I was just diagnosed with UC, colitis. I can't really pronounce the first word that starts with the U, so if you hear me say UC, it's colitis. So it is still from scratch, just like Grandma did. I'm not doing any box stuff or anything like that. It's still from scratch. And you still make the stuff. Like tonight I actually made pancakes, homemade pancakes, and I actually put raisins in it. They turned out really well. And a few days ago I actually did a coconut cake out of coconut flour and a whole bunch of other stuff. I will be making these recipes as we go along, but actually the first recipe that I actually want to share with you, which hopefully will be in the next few weeks, is actually a meatless ground beef. It's really good. People that I made it for, like I made it for myself, and I actually made different things with it since I made it, and it turned out really well. You can use this recipe to make tacos. I made shepherd's pie.
And it's that love that drives
Hang on
us
here.
to make the best.
YouTube was just on. I made shepherd's pie with it. I made a hash with it. I actually made a beautiful dip with it as well. My little cousin actually tried it. I didn't tell her what it was. She tried it, and she really liked it. And she was surprised of how it tasted. And so did other people that have actually tried it. So it's a meatless ground beef type of meat, should we say. So these are the recipes that I want to go forward doing. I will be throwing in some regular recipes for some people, just because, you know, I still have to make stuff that other people can eat besides me, because basically the rest of my family, like my cousin and my aunts and everything else, they eat regular stuff. Me, I don't anymore. I don't do processed foods. No beef, no pork. As I said before, no gluten, so no grains, and no dairy. With dairy, though, I do use almond milk, and I can eat, or tolerate, I should say, goat's cheese, which actually is good. So I'll show you variations of different things to come. If there is any recipes that you're not sure about and you want to try them, like I know there's some recipes out there that you look at, it's like, ooh, that looks like a really good recipe, but I don't know, what if I can't have this and I can't have that? Is there something I can put in there that I can use? If there is a recipe like that out there that you want to try and you're not too sure how to make it so you can actually eat it, please, by all means, share it with me down below, the recipe that you want me to try. And I will try and I will make it so you can eat it. Just like I made that meatless ground beef You know, it turned out really well. I made shepherd's pie. You can also use it in eggs, as well as in a lasagna. Now the noodles is another story. You can use gluten-free noodles that you buy at the grocery store. Yes, by all means. I did do noodles a while ago. I haven't made them since, though, just so you know. But you can also make it with vegetables. Like, you can do a layer of different vegetables that you like, and then put your meatless meat inside of it, and the cheeses that you can eat. Because I know there is vegan cheeses out there, but if there's like a cheese that you can actually eat, put that in it. Substitute what you can eat in your meals, or in what you want to make. But I really want to help you guys out with foods that will suit you. I'm still working on myself, because my UC acts up now and again still. But I was just diagnosed with this just before Christmas. So I am a work in progress. I am trying. Basically, my staple things right now is eggs and potatoes. I definitely have no problem with them. I eat onions. I can do apples. I usually try to peel the apples, or applesauce. Those are good things for me. I do carrots. You know, some vegetables is a little iffy, like the string beans. I found they don't really agree with me too much. And same with Brussels sprouts, even though I love Brussels sprouts. But I did find with the Brussels sprouts, if I like parade them, like in a soup or something like that, I can tolerate them. And I know if things do act up with my UC, I go back to soft foods. Creaming food, like making a soup, making sure the vegetables are soft so everything is easier to digest. So that is a good thing. If it starts acting up with something that you've eaten, always go back to soft foods. That is all I can recommend right now. But please, if there is any recipes that you want to know that will suit you in what you have to deal with, I'll be more than glad to do the recipes and figure them out. So I'm going to say goodbye for now, and I hope to be back with a recipe, and the first recipe that I will do will be the meatless ground beef. It's the only thing I can say. It is a really good recipe, and maybe we'll make tacos. So I did find a recipe for gluten-free tacos, tortillas. So I might put those two recipes together and do it that way. But if there's any recipes you guys need to know about or want me to try to help you figure it out, please just comment below, and I will be more than happy to help you out. Okay? So I'm going to go for now. So please keep on being creative in the kitchen, because that's the only way that you're going to learn, and you're going to find what suits you. Have a good one. See you next time.